Okay. I think I did everything I need to do. Maybe. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So, hello, everyone. I do not particularly think that I have any announcements to make today, other than whatever the announcements have said. Today's gonna be an adventure. I look forward to this. Please let me know if all the volumes and everything are good, etc., etc. You guys know the drill by now.
At least she
So
said,
did you
Hello.
post it?
I did say
Oh.
I was unmuting. Greetings.
we had to stop talking about Twi's sex kazoo.
Beans and kazoos. Oh.
Yeah,
Good. I'll
it
try
was
it.
beans and kazoos.
Little
And playing
girl
to
with
the
good
beat of
times.
each.
Extremely fair and good. I am going to fade away.
Alright, so today we're playing the Bard song. This is the Patreon game for this month. Thank you all for being patrons. We have a couple of guests, so you can't see their characters down there. But so we have Vatna, played by Lurid. You know Vatna.
Hello.
And then you have Ceylon, which of course is played by Twi.
Oh.
For right now, we have Owl, played by Rob. Please say hello, Rob.
Hi. Hello.
And we have Foley, played by Zeke.
Evening.
Excellent. We're just gonna dive right into this one as fast as we can. So Ceylon and Vatna, you two are in the airship because Ceylon had a wonderful idea that to really connect with her students, she was gonna get them. Oh, that's terrifying. She was gonna teach them singing on, like, you know, close to the edges of the rift. Like, see what you guys can do there, like, to gain inspiration and whatnot.
Because it's a field trip.
Yeah, it's totally a field trip. I'm not sure if you guys actually asked to borrow the ship again.
Doesn't matter. Vatna is an officer of the airship. He can dispatch it whenever he wants.
Absolutely. He's an inspiration, that boy.
You keep saying that. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I keep saying it because it's true.
I'm a senior officer. I ain't gonna fight him.
So, you, two are, well, you and whoever else, if anybody else is in the chat that's part of the music lesson, you are also here.
Oh.
Got a Mel here.
Yeah, Amel is definitely here. Actually, let me take us to the other screen real quick.
Don't know where she got that instrument, but
So here we are, all are.
Oh.
Also, if you want to see Amel up close, here's the handout. Just like, this is what how Amel dresses now.
Oh.
Why
That
does
fits not
this?
style?
Nothing is working for me. I can't see anything. Oh, okay, good. It is working for the stream. Now, just before we actually get fully into this game, I'm going to ask everybody a question. Number one, the one that you're seeing on your screen right now, or number two? Do we like the white
Because I'm a huge
pompadour?
fan of pompadours.
Lurid voted one, so it's one. Alright, so, Ceylon, it's your music lesson. We can,
Oh, and when we're close to the edge of a rift, you can kind of hear the different sounds and tunes and frequencies and kind of try to feel it with your core deep down within. And that's just that's kind of where the lesson is going. It's just literally kind of the same way we did our first music lesson as like a seance, and you're trying to just like vibe with the ether, and hopefully we're closer in the in-between, closer to these riffs. So we just get way better like feedback kind of thing. Yeah, that's kind of what I got for it. And oh, actually, I do have something. So to make music is a beautiful thing. You sing out into other worlds to be heard and understood. You know, when someone sings their song, they sing with their whole being. They put themselves out there. No armor, no weapons. But don't fear the void now, because we're its keepers. And that's kind of the lesson, kind of thing, to not fear the void. But yeah.
You just see Mel, like, just, like, the whole time you're talking, she's just, like, fingering her guitar, like...
Nice.
And she's just like, yeah, but... What about the... And she just, like, hits a fucking, like, power chord.
Oh, yes. Oh, I see you get it from your master, apprentice? I don't fucking mentor. And fucking... Oh, you got the muse in your kid. Love it.
Batman's just like playing with the rift a little bit, making it into weird shapes as he's going about his lesson.
And like, you guys do start to pick up, like, I'm assuming that Ceylon still has her, like, in the picture you see her holding the, like, radio receiver. I imagine that's still around her neck.
Hell yeah.
And you start to pick up, like, it sounds like a radio signal, which is weird because, like, you are in the in-between, like a little, like not far out, but on the very cusp of it.
Oh, what's this now?
Zeke, what signal do they pick up?
Hey, you're listening to The Void coming at you live from, well, I'm not entirely sure where, and you just heard Captain Showboat Showtime Review. And coming up in the next hour, we're going to have all kinds of new things coming at you. New music, new experiences. Let's see what's going on.
Maestra, I want to meet this person.
Oh, I think we're gonna have to. Who is that silky smooth voice in the void? The void is calling back. Let's go.
A rare opportunity and occurrence.
So, as you guys, like, if you turn and just head towards the source of the sound, do you have any, like, tracking abilities for literally any of you?
Play it by ear, you know.
Literally.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna need...
So I think it's, like, kind of a Ceylon's thing, so if she wants to navigate, I'll drive.
Can I, like, reverse Aura's silvery broadcast? Like, I know how to do it, so... Can I be like a better receiver kind of thing? So as we're kind of going around, I know when like the signal is getting stronger?
Absolutely, and I would give you a bonus for it, but this is a coin flip roll because Toast played that card. So I need you to roll a 1d2. 1 is a 1, 2 is a 20.
Me?
Yep.
1d2.
Hoping for a 1.
Rolled.
Oh, you did.
Oh.
Good. So you followed it perfectly. And as you guys are, like, heading off... Ooh, what did I just do? Okay, there it goes. As you guys are taking off, standing right next to Vatna, and you don't know how you missed him before, but there's just an owl standing right next to Vatna.
Oh, new student.
And this is where Rob shows up.
I'm here to rock.
Amel jumps very high, especially because she's the fucking rabbit.
Wow, I did not realize the airship took on new staff. Or did you get here by some other means?
Rob, you've been here for hours.
I got here.
Rob, your character actually just walked on board. Just
all right. Yep.
just walked on.
Always taking new students. Love it. What do you got, kid? What do you bring to the table?
Where's my character sheet?
It is the one without a name.
Oh. Mysterious. I love it.
So, when are we rocking out?
How do you want to do it?
I need a minute.
Shit. He just walks away.
It's gonna be a long trip. You better drop your loads now.
I just
He's
ask a
fresh
silent
mother.
question to Ceylon. It's... What?
Upon
New students, new voices make us stronger.
Vatna, can you roll me a 20-sider, please?
Of course I can. Boom.
Oh,
Oh.
that's
Look at that.
a dangerously
nice-
bad roll.
Nice hefty 2.
Got rid of that confidence immediately.
Immediately. Alright, so, you look at, Vatna, I know that 2 is a failure and not a tough choice, but I'm still gonna give you a tough choice. It's just gonna be a tougher one than normal. You
Lowered
can...
by 1.
Oh! Okay, fun. Delightful. So, Vatna, when you look at the owl on this thing, you see a hole in the universe. You do not see a person. It looks like somebody has literally took a hole puncher and just pop, right through in the shape of an owl. And it is
Curiouser and curiouser.
making you dizzy, and I'm going to afflict you with like seasick because it makes you very uncomfortable to look at him. There are no strings attached to him at all.
Amel, take the wheel. I am going to sit down.
Oh fuck yeah. And Amel literally just says it. It's like, oh fuck yeah. And she throws her guitar over her back and like on her back and just takes the wheel. And she lead on, maestra.
All right.
I'm not 100% sure how Kay sees, like, personally. The same. The same as... No, nothing. Literally nothing. Absolutely nothing is what Kay sees.
Well, hope you got a permit, kid, because onwards.
So, Amel takes the wheel. The owl is just like walking back and forth around, making Vatna more and more sick the more.
I'm peering out the side of the ship just so I don't have to look at him anymore.
Alright, I'm not gonna roll for Amel because, like, wait. Yeah, Ceylon, you did great with your roll, right?
Hey,
Yeah, you did fine.
I know exactly where we're going.
Yeah, you got the 20. So you see out there is just this, like, what looks like this ancient oil tanker
Oh.
with giant radio towers.
Oh.
And the voice
wow.
is definitely coming from there. And, like, currently there's music coming from there. Whoever keeps putting these cards on the screen, I swear to God. So, like, that's what you guys see in front of you. I know who's doing it. I know you. I'm on to you. Oh, I can't actually get rid of them.
Is there a place to land?
Yeah, there's a big deck on it. Are you... Foley, are you trying to, like, stop them? What are we doing?
I think Foley's gonna reach out to, find out who's approaching his His
Oh,
void.
yeah.
That
How-
void is what he's calling the ship.
Sick.
Not Caustic, I have to be clear. You don't see a hole in the text. You don't see anything. Vatna sees a hole in reality. Kay wouldn't see anything.
And Ceylon just sees a cool looking owl.
Thank-
Ceylon and Ceylon and Amel see a cool looking owl.
Oh. Gonna say over the comms kind of thing. Like we're gonna catch each other. Like we're trying to catch the ships kind of thing together. So also reaching back out, just kind of with like a little hello. Like, oh, I heard there's a smooth talking son of a gun out here. Hello.
You got that right, Miss Thing. They call me Foley Silversong. Can I ask what your business is here on my smooth rockin' vessel?
Oh, we were just cruising the in-between and looking for hot jams. I've never heard anything like it. Can we meet in person or? Oh.
If you can come in here, bring something new, and don't mind broadcasting a little bit, I'd be happy to have you in. We can do a little interview.
Oh.
That instantly perks up.
Give me a second, I gotta change. Get stage ready. I was in my like most Miss Frizzle outfit because I was going full teacher mode, but like now it's like, oh.
Putting on a show.
Oh, the Ritz.
Maestra, this could be a big chance for a debut.
Oh, would you for a debut for our muse? Or are you thinking of something different?
All of us.
Oh. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, everyone in the music lesson.
That's going to be fascinating because we have practiced here and there. Like, we practice harmonies and stuff, but we haven't, like, fully done some shit. So, okay, yeah, let's see where it goes. But yeah, I'm down for us, like, the airship kind of flanking side by side, and we get to go see the void.
Oh yeah,
up
you guys
close in
can
person.
You guys can just go right on in if he's inviting you in.
You guys are more than welcome.
So like, you land on the deck like super. Yeah, let me just do that real quick.
I think Vatna has to change too. He's just in regular plain clothes. Got to get fancy though.
So this is the deck that you're gonna land on.
Sick.
But you don't even have to worry about that for too long because you're just gonna go right inside. This is the inside. It just looks like an Zeke, Foley, why don't you tell us what it looks like in there?
Looks like a advanced radio booth. Like you can tell that the ship used to have another purpose, and it was completely rebuilt for the sake of broadcasting a lot of equipment's in places where it doesn't quite fit, but it is functioning.
Oh, what an operation you got running here.
Thank you very much. And what brings y'all down to see me? I mean, we're on ad break right now, so come on.
What's all the
Like,
what all the
do you have any
devices look
dust?
like? Like what technology era does it look like these guys are from? This thing's from?
Significantly more advanced than where you guys are from.
Amazing.
Like what, 8-track cassettes or?
I'm thinking I'm definitely feeling like eight tracks, but maybe 8 tracks mixed with CDs. Like some definitely analog situation where you
Some
gotta
magnetic tape and all that.
yeah, that kind of stuff. Like you gotta slam it in. I think you have a huge collection of different multimedias. Like you only have this song on this specific one. Like you only have an 8-track of this song, so you need to keep your 8-track player hooked in because otherwise you couldn't play that song.
All right, so we'll say like 8 tracks, reel to reel, CD, cassette, old cartridge-based stuff. Literally everything.
Vatna picks up a CD and just looks at both sides of it.
For that, I didn't scratch that. I won't be able to play that song anymore. And you got Rudy Tuesday's best hits right there. flying off
Could
the
you?
charts.
This is a song.
Yeah.
Could you play it?
I mean, normally you gotta call in your request, but sure, I'll go ahead and do that for you. It'll be the next one here on the playlist.
Oh. How does
Owl,
he play it?
And as the ad break ends and he comes back on air, he leads it in with coming up next. We have a special request from some guests who just arrived here on the Void. We'll go ahead and introduce them here in a moment, but first we're gonna listen to Rudy Tuesday's Best Hits, and here we go. And he slides it into his CD player and starts the broadcast.
Owl, you see some, like, looking at the machines, like, you and Amel are both, like, standing next to each other, and Amel is, like, holding on to her guitar and, like, testing different, like, amp, like, plugins on it, and, like, she's setting it down, and she looks at you and notices your mic, and she's just like, I think this plugs in.
You're absolutely right, it does. Wait, would I know that?
Oh, yeah, totally.
In fact, if you like to play, I can actually set you up to go live here in a little bit.
You guys, as you're talking, another figure, like, you hear footsteps coming into the room, and it's just like, Foley, I see we have guests!
Yeah, they just dropped by. I wanted to see what we're all about.
Oh, I'm quite excited. And, like, as this person, like, walks around the corner, he looks at you, Ceylon, and is just like, oh, now that's a uniform I haven't seen in a bit. And Timothy is standing in front of us.
Oh.
Timothy's mask, you might notice right here, has a bullet hole in it.
Oh no.
But otherwise, he seems okay.
Didn't Ceylon change though?
Oh, did you? No, you still
We
have, like,
did. We
shit.
got into like stage clothes and stuff. So I think like no one is wearing the uniform.
But he would recognize you.
Yeah. We definitely we've had goings in the past.
Okay, so we've been made no matter what.
Yeah.
He did not have a good time.
He raises his hand and, like, seeing the fact that you just, like, you're thinking he did not have a good time. It's just like, it's all in the past. I've learned much traveling with that ringleader fellow of yours.
Oh.
And I've learned even more traveling with my dear friend Foley here. Foley, these are from... I know I don't talk about my past much. These are from a different time. Except for this one. And he points at the owl. And he's just like... He's... My. And he looks at the owl and he's like, you are unconnected from everything, aren't you?
Can Vatna try and do something about that? If only for his own benefit.
Oh, let me get through this exposition first.
Sure.
It's just like, what happened to you? Talking to the owl.
I don't know. My name fell off the word tree, and I just don't know what I did before, but I want to rock and do pixie dust and make awesome music.
My man, and Foley goes for a high five.
Does the owl high five Foley?
Oh, yeah,
High
totally.
five.
Oh yeah, there's some high fiving.
Oh,
And
right.
a big hug.
Oh, God. It's just like, oh, celebrities in our midst? He just, like, looks, he's still looking around. He's just like, when would you say this happened? Like, if I had to make a guess, I would say this was about 2 years ago. Would that be more or less correct? And it would be, just so you know.
It sounds about right, yeah.
I see, of course. That was my old friend, Ezekiel. He fell in with a bad crowd. I fell in with a bad crowd. He looks over at Ceylon. He's just like, you were most certainly part of a bad crowd.
Oh, don't I know it, sugar.
I forgive you.
Oh.
Life has taken its turns, and now we explore the universe with this amazing contraption. I have nothing to do with this. This is all Foley's work.
Yeah. I believe music is a gift that should be shared with everyone, no matter where we are. I mean, this thing can broadcast practically anywhere. Took a lot of work to get it going.
Oh. And with the company you keep, I'm excited to see where else it can go.
Is there something I should know about your past?
Oh, just, we've all made our enemies pass. We've all made some silly decisions trying to destroy a city by summoning a giant red cap. To avenge your family. Everybody has their origin story. Mine just was violent.
Don't you know it, son? That's okay. And I don't know how I like give a good gesture of just like, yo, we all cool, right? Like, hell yeah. I don't know how I actually do that because I don't necessarily want to just shake hands, but shake it fist bump.
Oh yeah.
I think normally you would rock.
Rock! Yes. Canon.
Amel is still playing with the trying to find a chord that fits her thing perfectly. And you guys just keep hearing the feedback as she's just grabbing ones that don't fit.
Screeching
Go over
noises.
and grab her the proper cord and get her set up.
Nice.
Like, let me see your axe. It looks like we're gonna need about 3.5 millimeter in the XLR part. Here we go.
Mel, where did you get that? I have been concerned.
Oh, when you guys blew up that demon, like the fucking squirrel thing came out, and it's just like, this fell out of it.
Oh.
Okay.
Nice.
She plays the beginning chords of Welcome Home. That's a Coheed and Campion song, if you don't know.
Well, just let me know if it summons a demon.
Skip it. Well,
You guys see Timothy look at the guitar for a second, then look at the rest of you. It's just like, oh. So, it's like, Foley, you said you were gonna do an interview?
yeah. We're always looking for guest stars. I mean, gotta change up the programming every now and then.
I support this idea. We should catch up. Like, it's just like, we should go around the table and talk about how life has been. I recommend we go into a room less cramped. And like, you do have a room that's like more interview focused.
I think it's set up for broadcast and recording as well.
Yeah. I think every room in this place is set up that way.
Gotcha.
They're all tiny desks everywhere.
Mostly just because I want to see like more map.
I like this one.
I made a lot of them.
Nice.
Here we go. This is where we do our more spoken word interviews and things like that. Sometimes we take a little break from the music, but hey, you got to change it up.
Let me shrink Timothy down to you guys' size. I don't know why he's just fucking huge.
Massive.
Oh, because I wanted to show you the bullet wound in his head.
Well, you
And,
would be interviewing an accomplished musical genius. Indicating Ceylon.
Lord.
And Foley gets to work getting the room ready for the interview and like getting ready to go live.
So he looks over at the owl. He's just like, are you doing drugs right now?
Well, not right now, but I'll be right back.
Why do you have some? Fucking
Pixie dust.
tradesies?
You didn't have to leave. I have some in this drawer right here.
Oh, sweet! Hey,
What are you working with there?
here, rock with pixie dust.
Oh.
What's the other stuff?
Pixie dust, so uppers, downers, sideways, still hardeners, still softeners. Take them both, you still won't know what to do. And he just goes off on a big, huge list because I don't know what's, what's common in this area.
Interdimensional at that.
Yeah. So he has all kinds of shit.
Hilarious.
Sometimes when I get really bored, I just reach my hand in that bag and grab a handful of whatever.
Oh, ain't
I'm
that the life to live?
Rob, did
Vatna
you
does a
want to roll?
drug.
No, fuck. Everybody roll then. Fuck.
Yeah.
Everybody roll me a 20-sider. Let's
I
see
would
how.
also like to extend, like if you're gonna have like a dust or a rock or something, I'm gonna throw on some of that green radioactive additive that I always do, and just because I love changing my teeth green.
Yeah, Zeke and the owl have old
It's gonna be bad.
old heads when it comes to fucking. So Ceylon, those three, they can handle their drugs.
I know what I'm working with. Oh, big boy.
Vatna has a tough choice.
Mm.
Just a little wheezy there, aren't you, kid?
Wasn't expecting this to be the No, I was expecting this to be the hard-hitting drug episode.
It's rock and roll, baby.
Vatna brought his
On
own
this
straw.
podcast today, but we'd like to talk to you about something more serious. Drug use.
Drug use. Vatna, Timothy is about to show you guys something. Would you like to either following along with the whole looking at the owl makes you sick, and this makes you even sicker the second you learn this knowledge, or would you like to just get a splitting headache and be cranky?
Double sick.
Okay. Amel is abstaining because Amel is still a kid. Alright, so Vatna's just not handling it super well. And he's just Timothy's just are we live? We good to go?
Live in 3, 2, 1, live. There, everybody out there listening in. We got some guests that just flew in here to the void, and they'd like to, take some time, get to know us. And we'd like to get to know them, and let's get this going. So let's start off. What are your names? Where are you from? What do you do?
I just want to say thank you so much for having us. This is such a wonderful opportunity. My name is, I am known as the Mistress of Song, Ceylon herself. I'm actually kind of a little bit of a DJ myself down on the liminal plane, KTWY. Thank you again for having us. Vatna?
I am Vatna Stein, plus apprentice to Maester Ceylon, mentor to Amel here.
Oh no. You alright there, kid?
Fine.
Perfect.
Amel picks up her guitar. It's I'm Amel, and then she plays a fucking sick ass lick. But it gets really cold in the room when she does it.
Oh.
You guys can all see your breath.
Shivers down my spine every time she plays. Ain't that right?
Different. So, what was that you just did? You played a lick and things got a little heavy.
It's just oh, and she pulls a baseball bat out of her backpack, and she's just I can't leave this behind anywhere. And when I do cool shit, it gets cold. It's magic.
Bat or the guitar?
The bat, but I feel I've got a connection with the guitar, so I'm not putting it down. And she sheaths her baseball bat again.
And that's what we like about our students. Once they find a deep connection, something they can really sink their musical teeth into, we let them ride, baby, ride.
I like that. So, what's it take to become one of your students? Who our listeners have to reach out to?
That's a great question, Foley. I think it really comes down to the song in your heart. Can you look within and not be scared of what you see and what you hear and brave the void? Oh, but you know a little thing about the void now, don't you? Look at this shit.
I know it.
Oh, where'd the inspiration come? How's it been cruising around the void?
Oh, let me tell you, we have seen some wild things out here, and some we can't even describe. Some, well, we forget about. I mean, you saw the Foley does the air quotes green room that we have on here, so things can get a little wild, what's the word I'm looking for? Forgetful.
Oh, well, ain't that the way of rock and roll?
Don't I know it?
You guys Timothy is still staring at the owl, and he's just and you, what's your story? other than your pages clearly fell off the word tree, do you have any connection to who you were?
My goodness. I don't know. I thought I was just here to like rock out and have cool stuff and do drugs.
Oh, I fully support that. If that's who you want to be, write your own story. Nameless
Right.
Owl. Write your own.
Oh, I took a bad hit.
Oh shit, you did. The owl is losing his fucking mind. Actually, I've got a really good thing for this. So you guys see the owl like just tripping balls, except for Vatna. Vatna, you see a really squiggly hole in reality. Through that squiggly hole in reality, Vatna, you see. Oh yeah, Rob, if you could go to the little gear thing and go to dice options and click and make sure all of them have the check mark next to them. And roll 20. That would be great. Then we could see your die rolls come up. He rolled a 1, by the way. Excellent. That was a 15, but that doesn't count. That wasn't for anything. Vatna, this is going to be tied in with the trippiness. Nobody else sees this except for Timothy and Vatna. Vatna, through the hole in reality that is the owl, you see countless orbs laid on top of each other with roots. You know what? I'll just show you the picture of it. This is what you see.
Oh.
And it
Okay.
is. This is what's making you sick. Oh, yeah, this is a really big picture. I should have shrunk it. I can shrink it so everything fits. Give me 1 second, Nika.
I got it, don't stress.
Oh, okay. I want that.
So this is some type of tree or plant. Does it look alive or healthy?
Oh, it's. Oh, like it is and it isn't. Here we go. This is like when you look around, you also see this part of it too.
Okay.
And Timothy's just like, oh, it looks like we're going into the educational section of this interview. What Vatna is seeing right now is how the universe is laid out if you pull back far enough. Like, all of these orbs, dear Moth, those are planets.
Who should I give these witness glasses to right now?
Oh, me, please. Let me see the universe.
Yeah, definitely Maester Ceylon.
Oh.
Okay, Ceylon, you gotta roll me a 20-sider, though.
Oh. That's okay.
Okay, so when you put on the glasses, here are your two options. Either they don't work, and you literally just are seeing through them like glasses, no prescription or anything, or they do work, and you are exactly as sick as Vatna is immediately.
Oh, make my tummy turn. Oh, let's reroll. Sure, absolutely.
It's just gonna be a 1.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse.
It's a 1!
Oh,
I'm so good at this game.
Can I still see it though?
No, not with a 1.
No! No! How dare you?
You actually both of you just snap back to like Vatna, you're still seeing a hole in the world, but you're like looking down at this point because it's just so grossing you out. Everybody else, and if anybody remained on the ship, this is going to be important to know. So, let me do this real quick.
So I think we're passing around the glasses like passing around the bong.
Oh, it's a bad trip for all of you.
Yeah, the ones who need it.
Okay, here we go.
See if the owl can look down at himself.
Anybody on the ship would see there's a big old flock of moths coming.
Oh.
Just big ones. And Foley, your alarms would be going off. Like any alarm that you have in your ship would be like warning you that a danger is coming close. And Timothy just is like looking up at the alarm.
Foley will get on interrupt the broadcast and go, okay, well, I would love to keep this interview going, but we gotta go. We have something coming in at us, and it is hot, and it's gonna be dangerous. So, we'll catch y'all later. Apologize for the dead air, and we'll be back as soon as we can. And he kills the feed.
Ooh.
Excellent. So, you're going to want to get away from this. Like, these are dangerous, especially to you. These moths, like everybody will know, eat the fabric of reality. And for the way that your ship works, they are incredibly dangerous, but you are also incredibly delicious to them.
Oh, I mean, I am a snack.
You are just a tasty, tasty little treat. And the way that you intertwine realities make a fabric that they cannot resist. So you're gonna wanna haul ass to get away from here.
Yeah, it's time to enable the scramjets.
So everybody in the chat, how are you buckling down the airship to this oil tanker so that you are safe from the owls, but also stay on the ship?
Moths, not owls.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. The owl is a danger, but he's a danger from inside.
Well, spoilers.
Well, I don't know if he's actually a danger. He's just dangerous to himself. He rolled a 1 while taking drugs.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Vatna's shield is made out of like thin sheets of reality. Can I use that on the owl to like cover him up a little bit so I don't have to look at the disgusting visage?
Oh yeah, go ahead and make a roll. Give that a shot.
Let's see what covering a rifted reality with reality does.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
19.
perfectly.
Sick.
Like, so like, yeah, you lay it right over him, and like he just looks. You see him like everybody else does.
Yeah, I would want to raise that if I could, but my stream loot thing is still broken.
Yeah, I don't know why that's so bad for you.
I think that makes everybody who's playing not have that much access, so we're just very dependent on the chat. Thank you for your support and or harm.
Okay, so they are sealing down the thing. Ooh, excuse me. So while they come up with a thing,
Anchors of some variety. Oh.
so Timothy's like, this place has become far too dense in reality. I would think our owl friend here, looking at owl, and our moth friend here are definitely. You've
I did a
recovered
good
from
hit.
your bad trip. You're doing fine now.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
So that got rid of my sickness, covering him.
Yeah, you
Cool.
you don't have to like looking at him, but you no longer see like the through into the universe. He's just like,
Am I accepting of this thing over my face, or can I be like,
Can be. It'll protect you from 3 damage.
it doesn't actually like feel like anything. Like,
Okay.
It's like it's a magical shield around you.
Mhm.
You could deny it if you don't like it, but I don't think it doesn't like feel uncomfortable or anything.
I gotcha.
Maybe got
Yeah,
like a little
I'll go with it.
shimmer. You just
Little
look extra
pizzazz.
spicy. Yeah, pizzazz.
So Timothy is just like looking around. He's just like, well, this is just a little
What
dangerous.
is-
Go ahead.
What did you say was approaching? Looking to Foley.
We have some moths that just bad for everybody. Eat through the fabric of reality.
You don't
So
say.
we go.
Is my circlet picking anything up by
Yeah.
chance?
Nico was back. I didn't realize Nico was back. Your circlet doesn't. It's not a two-way receiver.
It's just one specific thing out there.
Yep.
Okay.
There's one moth out there that'll answer the call of that.
Yep. Foley will get on, I guess, the loudspeaker for the ship and start, barking out orders about getting the ship ready and getting to move on.
What does the rest of your crew look like?
I hadn't thought about it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. We can just
I
go.
didn't think it would come up.
All right.
And some related to fruit bats.
Yeah.
There's gonna, but dang it.
It's more casual wear, no real uniform.
What do fruit bats eat that's not fruit?
Rocks? I don't know.
I think it's mostly just fruit.
Right? That's kind of in the name.
Yeah,
Oh no.
I don't want to say this is a fucking Chips Ahoy situation, but
God damn it, God.
it's right in the name.
I didn't know it was a pun! That's crazy! Why would it be doing...
Anyway, so Nika, you're back. Can you make a couple rolls? One for Caustic's throwing down the anchor, and one for Professor Winter, cleaning off the ship.
Alright, I'm gonna start with the one for K.
Okay,
11.
that's we got some anchors.
And then for Professor Winter.
One's not that great.
That's less good.
Okay, so what was thrown off the ship that's actually important to the ship?
Logs. True.
Raz. How about Leo?
God, we can't just keep leaving Leo behind.
He'll have a glass suit on. He'll be fine. He can just take in the sights. He needs the rest.
I'll have you guys know that Egyptian fruit bats consume a variety of fruits, but they do not eat bugs.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Neat.
They're considered pests by farmers
I'm
because
gonna
they.
re-roll for Professor Winter.
Okay.
Oh.
Much better.
Much better. So, as you were about to throw out, Professor Winter was about to throw out something that was important, and immediately no, wait, let me check this box. As you open it up, it's just the backup fuel. I was like, oh, close that back down. It's like, who put it in this box? That bachelor party was wild.
That's probably Vatna's personal supply where he gets it. It's like he marked that specific container out of inventory and just hid it.
It would have just exploded. Would have hit the deck and then made a fucking crater in this oil tanker.
Oops.
Alright, Foley, I am looking for a navigation roll from you.
Okay.
Oh.
Unless you have any abilities or anything you would like to use to get out of this situation.
Actually, I think I do. I think I have navigate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you have navigate. Go ahead and roll, and we will give a plus. We're going to add 3 to whatever you roll here.
Okay.
16 makes a 19. Yeah, that's. You guys are fucking out of
Fucking
here.
scrambled.
Fucking. Those engines catch on and just blast you fucking gone.
Oh my god. Oh!
Yeah, everybody. This ship moves so much faster than you guys' airship or sub. You are holding on for dear. Timothy is just sipping his tea very calmly.
Ah!
Like Foley's face, not even a single hair from Foley's moves anywhere, but you guys are pinned up against a wall. It's like
We're all hugging.
Timothy's just taking steps. She's like, this is nice. Where did we pick this one up?
Over in that world, the crazy architecture.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. Delightful. We'll have to make it back. They did have a strange sound. It's just like,
Yeah, they told me it's called jazz.
And there's that one guy that kept talking about what he likes most about it. Had to give it to him.
Oh, yeah, we should. I think you'd really enjoy it. Yeah, we'll have to work our way back there. Probably sooner rather than later.
Important note of the way that this ship stops. It's just the only way the brakes work. The whole ship turns sideways and brakes sideways as it does this huge power slide.
In space.
In space.
Space.
Oh my god.
You will have to teach me that maneuver.
Oh, stand up, and I have to like readjust my butt bustle, and everything. It's just, I'm all shook up. This is so good.
As you guys,
you have to help teach you that, but you're gonna have to have a ship that has quite a lot of power in it.
Oh.
Nika, can you roll me a 20-sided for Kawari, actually? For midnight specific. That's bad.
Oh no.
Bad one. Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you, Kawari, because you didn't like volunteer for anything, but there's a little bit of information that is just missed. And like everybody else is basically hands and knees, just sweating, like cold sweats.
Shy played a reroll. So I'm gonna
Okay.
reroll.
One more time. 17.
17 is better.
Kawari. Yeah, it is better. If you added them both together, you would have got a 20. As you guys are flying through space, you get a moment where your librarian detector goes off. Like you're not close. You're too far away from the anchors. The librarian was not close to the anchors. He was close to you. Like he was close to all of you, but like Kawari's the one that invented the anchors, so.
Oh boy.
So, as you guys stop again, Timothy's just like, that should be a good enough distance. Thank you very much, Foley.
No problem. We're gonna have to keep an eye out for that. I mean, how long between the last time we saw them? Like, was it sooner than expected, or?
It was probably on, like, you guys were probably moving through space, but then you stopped to talk to them. If you would have kept your pace, you would have stayed like just ahead of them for long enough that you wouldn't have had to make a jump like this.
Okay. But they'll be back soon. But they'll be safe for a while.
Y'all
And
being chased.
Were they after?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
So Foley, you will know that now that you're in a new location, you're gonna have to reconnect your wires to whatever local places there are.
All right.
So,
Well, I gotta recalibrate this ship before we can go live again. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go start working on that. And he starts, doing what he has to do and starts working with everything.
excellent. So Timothy's like, while he's there, I did notice your wolf friend had a sensor go off, and I sensed it too. What do you know of the library?
Vatna.
A dangerous being run by an even more dangerous individual.
And you have had run-ins with him, I'm guessing, based on designing tools to make yourself safe from him.
A singular run-in was enough
I see.
to take precaution.
He sets down his teacup. He's just like, and do you intend on fighting such a creature?
In the worst case scenario, I am preparing.
And the rest of you, he motions to everybody in the chat and like everybody. You intend on fighting this creature, this library. Yeah.
Hey,
He
the
seems to
chat's
me.
getting a little
that-
jazzy.
Oh. He
You
seems
guys-
to me that the librarian is some sort of story stealer. And that just won't do.
He did say it wasn't over between you, so like you know he is actively hunting you all.
Mm-hmm.
And may I ask just one small question? Did he get any of your stories?
Oh my goodness. Did he get my story?
I mean,
Do we get to go get it?
you can't get it to this game.
Oh, son of a...
Oh. So you're telling me that your entire story is gone, Mr. Owlman?
I don't remember anything.
Oh. That's a
So-
shame.
Quick catch up for everybody on our mysterious owl. He is from Liminal. He is in the middle of doing more drugs. Would you like that? Here's your tough choice. You can like kind of do the rub your nose, but also like get yourself a nice little bump of pixie dust in the action, and nobody will notice it, but it'll just be a small one. Or you can give yourself a bigger hit, but everybody's going to be staring at you while you do these drugs.
Oh, it's gonna be the
Oh,
big
that's
hit.
amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So you guys all watch this owl just fucking just
That's
doesn't
the
have-
devastation of
does
the
a
past.
little sneef.
Hey,
Wait, I'll
don't
have
waste
to
that.
self- Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, Foley's literally saying, "Hey, don't waste my shit."
Oh, he's got his own, but I do imagine the owl is doing your shit first, though.
That's awesome.
So, the story is, he's from Liminal. He's from Parliament. He doesn't remember any of it. He's been putting his life back together. You guys, he was on your ship for a long time. He's been hanging out at the Silver Thimble. Nobody can see, you can see him, but the second you see him, you forget. Because his name is not on the word tree. Like, he's been removed from the word tree. And, spoiler, you did it. It was you guys that knocked his name off the word tree.
Oh no!
Which time? 'Cause-
The very first time when you were fighting Ezekiel.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to be much more specific.
Especially
Which
for that.
acorn?
As many times as we fucked up that tree.
So Timothy's just like, the owl is certainly an issue.
Well, he's just self-medicating because of his lost past. That's why the stories are so important. Look what it can do to someone.
I have heard that drugs do make you feel significantly better. There's a certain concoction you can make of those giant crustaceans that live in the seas of the liminal plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be injected directly into you, and
Oh.
if you've been forgotten, it does make you. It's easier to come to your own memories.
You're talking
Oh,
about that
we are-
lippy boy. Oh,
We are going for that. We're making it.
Yeah, nice. We got some good stuff back home. And you've seen this be used before.
I've dabbled. I mean, I'm not a saint. You know my past.
Oh.
You looked at the ship? Come on. There's drugs everywhere.
I think this is the time you guys do notice that Foley is like pulling roots from the outside of the ship into the ship and plugging those directly into his console. Like he has like little things that screw the tips of amps into them. But they look like roots of word trees.
Those
Do
chords
they look like they're
interesting.
coming from one particular direction?
I think they're coming from basically all directions.
Okay.
Like, where are we? Kind of thing.
Where are you? You guys have no idea.
Yeah, nice.
Can we look out a window?
I mean, if you look out a window, you will see. Fuck. It's tricky because you don't know what to look for. Timothy will see you. Will come to the window with you after filling up his tea. It's just, this was really. We need to go back to Jazzland.
Yeah, we do. It'd be a lot of fun.
It is compositionally rickety though.
Oh, bouncy.
He looks out the window with like. He sees Vatna looking out the window. He just like leans down, looks out the window right next to Vatna. And like, remember, Timothy's face is a disco ball, so with a pompadour. And he looks out the window and he's just like, may I ask what you see out there, Vatna? And can you roll me a 20-sider, and I'll tell you what you see.
Oh no!
God.
Just,
Oh no.
is that you like third too?
Yeah, something.
This is going
And I can
great.
do nothing about it.
And
God
just like,
damn it, Vatna. The exposition, Vatna.
and like, is it lower by 1? Because that'd be funny. Oh no, that's
No, it's just getting the diggies out.
Alright, so he takes the another sip and he's just like, let me tell you what I see. And let me show you. And he pulls his mask off and looks away and then just like holds his mask in front of your face. It doesn't actually touch your face, but what you see is, imagine a jar of marbles. Because I could not get anything. I could not get the fucking. What's that called?
Marbles.
Yeah. No, but
Logs.
that.
Nice
Yeah,
time.
that too. I couldn't. I couldn't get Midjourney to do it. But what it is like, imagine a jar of marbles, and there's barely any space. Like all the marbles are touching, but there's still some space between them. You know what I'm talking about? Because obviously they can't perfectly get flush because they're marbles. But every marble is a world. And from some of the marbles, there are branches, like little roots that go from one to the other, and then connect to another, and then connect to another. And that's what's... The entire jar is like that. And it's just like, this is how the universe... I'm going to move us to the other screen so I can get like... this
Can
is
I give
what-
him the glasses so I can see what he sees?
Oh, I think the glasses are borked for now, because we got a 1 with them, right? Yeah. But
Is
yeah,
that what happened?
that's
Yeah,
that's
okay.
fine. No, you can give the glasses. I'm not gonna break your glass. I guess I could have with a 1. I'm just not rude. And then so you see all of these worlds, like, but they're so close to touching each other. But these like stories travel from one to the other, and if people travel, their stories travel. That's what you call a word tree. The roots of the word tree are doing that. Now our friend Foley here, ingenious as he is, has figured out how to plug them into this amazing machine he's created, and just learn their music.
Does it harm the tree?
As far as I can tell, no. He doesn't actually steal any information. He just copies it on...
Casting.
What's that?
We're just broadcasting it.
Just broadcast it, and then we make a recording, and it's just... We can listen to the music wherever. This machine is keyed into just the music, though. It doesn't take the stories, it just takes the music. And he's just
That
like...
is incredible.
He's like, you want to see incredible? Look over here. And like he tilts your head to look back the direction that you came from.
Mm-hmm.
And he points, he's just like, that right there is liminal. And all you see is a knot of roots. You don't even see a planet. Like, there's no planet where he's pointing. Again, stick with our metaphor of like a jar of marble. Liminal is a space where a marble used to be, but the roots are just holding it up like scaffolding. It's like, that's where we are from. Me and you. You can tell, like, natural born people from Liminal. As you were born on Liminal.
Yeah. Born and raised.
It's just like,
it is anomalous.
It is, in fact, anomalous. And imagine if the creature known as the library gets a hold of that and eats those roots. Imagine the chaos that would create. And, like, you see, like, through the mask, all the marbles smashing together to fill in that space, all the problems that it would cause.
Oh.
Not only are we wholly dependent on our world as a tree, so are others.
That's deep.
Like, bro, I'm just gonna take a hit of my
Oh, yeah.
drugs because you're just saying some mad. Whew.
Owl again is just like doing great, but he definitely just gonna.
Oh.
Ceylon is not handling this information well.
Oh.
He's also going to do a hit. Yeah.
Ceylon, you kind of start to hyperventilate a little bit.
Oh, the whole reality and the roots of the. Oh, boom, boom.
Amel slides up next to Ceylon and just like starts rubbing Ceylon's back. He's like, Maestro, like, just, you know what? You know what might get us cool? It's like, Foley, friend Foley, are we ready to broadcast again? Like, that's what you said we were doing?
Yeah, we are good to go. I'm ready to do the same as you are. I'm sure the listeners are, anticipating us coming back on.
Ceylon, I know it'll settle you. Why don't you sing us a little song?
If I must.
Get us all back to square one.
It's like, time to perform? Okay. Don't mind if I do.
Foley hooks up the last root, plugs it into his console, and goes, all right, we'll be live in 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Clicks on the switch and goes, all right, we escaped a little bit of nastiness back there. I'm glad you guys stuck around with us and kept on listening. Going back to our special guest, we have Ceylon. You said you wanted to perform a little bit for us, didn't you?
Oh, yes. We wanted to show you the power that music can bring. We know you all know it deep in your hearts, but here's my students and I, and we're going to play you a little thing that we've been cooking up, because we're just real proud to have the song in our hearts. Again, that's music lessons, and anybody and everybody can join. We always have them, and you can join in at any time.
All right, so let us know exactly when you start, and then we will cue it up.
Yeah, and I'm going to basically turn to Amel and Vatna, who's going to be like, like the kind of the main backup, and the rest of the crew can join in here and there kind of stuff, because they know how to ooh and ah and everything, and kind of tell Amel, like, can you feel it? Like, because it's kind of their first performance of this kind too, and so in that mentor way, be like, you got this, and they know they got this. It's just like, that mentor check-in kind of thing of just, can you feel our energies aligning and feel the emotional tension rising? Oh, it's almost as if you can hear, a song coming on. And here we go. I'll take your blues, stomp down your troubles, rock you with a sturdy roll. 'Cause here's your donation, drink my affection, 'cause you're my new ace in the hole. Let me have you now before the night is gone. Come on, flank this joint so we can carry on. I can make it happen where the shades are drawn, 'cause I'm no angel, 'cause no, I'm no angel. Oh, and that's us from the HTML Wanderpus. I'm doing music lessons over here, kids. It's your mistress of the song, and now songstress of the void, Ceylon.
So Vatna, I don't know if the players in there could hear the song, but Ceylon did just sing a song. We played it over the stream. We'll put it in the workshop channel so everybody can hear it again.
I caught it on stream. It was amazing.
Yeah,
It's
I
really good,
unmuted. It was really good.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you. Oh.
So with
And
that,
Foley will pop it set out and hand it to her. Like, here you go.
there you go.
Like, that's what I'm doing. My like bird teeth are starting to go.
Foley,
I'm so giddy.
Regrets doing this.
Foley, you noticed the roots that you had plugged in, they're sprouting little leaves all the way up back to the world that they're from. Vatna, you are also seeing like the song, you can see it blossoming, like making these roots a little bit stronger, a little bit like hardier, and it goes, and you see from a distance through his mask only, not through your eyes. It's the trick of the mask that's doing it. You can see leaves sprouting and pages sprouting on that word tree that you're looking at.
Can I look at one of the leaves and see what's on it?
Yeah, like the mask can show you that it is the lyrics, and not only the lyrics, but the musical notation of the song that she just sung.
Oh.
I'll just turn and give Ceylon a big smile.
All because of you, kid. You're my muse. Don't you forget that.
We were in the wrong room. Alright. So, Vatna, can you roll me a 20-sider? Also, Ceylon, roll me a 20.
Oh, no.
We'll take the highest of these two. Two tough choices. Okay. So what's...
Can I just make it a success?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that. I don't normally play the cards.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down for like just bring it up one level. That's
Okay, so you have gotten yourself an idea. Looking, hearing the vine sprout and stuff. You look over at Owl, and you look at the owl like wanting to play the like with his microphone.
Ooh, sorry. It was turned into a catastrophe instead.
wow.
Rude.
I love you. Sorry, let's go. All right, cool. Whatever. Fine. Love it. Because it's funny. Lean in. Hell yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
If you would permit me another idea, Maestra.
Oh, please do.
We do the next one, and Owl joins us.
Sure. You guys feel like a rumbling in the distance, just like the whole ship's shaking, and that's a little weird. You do notice that on the outside, attached to the airship, one of the one of the moths has attached itself to the airship and was there the whole time.
Ooh.
And has begun to eat the sails of the airship.
Oh.
Oh no.
So this is just like a
That's-
crew problem, cause
Yeah,
we can do
Those
an
are made out
encore.
of Vatna's
That's
thread.
what you guys are dealing with. It's just like it is eating we said the sails are made of Vatna's thread, which are fabrics of reality, which are, what the moths eat. Anyway, so back while they figure out, everybody tells me how you're dealing with it. So, but you guys, and with Vatna's suggestion that the owl sings too. Owl, if you have any song that you might be able to sing, then we could probably put your story back on the word tree if you guys perform it. If you reconnect to Liminal's word tree and perform that song, you might be able to put your name back on the word tree.
And I'd like to suggest that in music, because it's a music lesson, in of itself, in music lesson number 2, we sang a song called The Long Ago, where people tell us, like, tell me the tales that to you were so dear, long, long ago, long, long ago. And we sung it in this, like, kind of drunken chant kind of thing. So you being drugged up feels pretty all right to me. And maybe if we get you in a nice trance, maybe you'll be able to tap into a story in your long, long ago. What do you say, kid?
I am all for it. Let's do this.
Let me get my private stash.
In this particular instance, if I had more time and it wasn't like smoking, I was gonna make another song that was literally the long, long ago, but like quick stepped dance number, and everybody that's here not dealing with the moth is going to, like, I don't know what our synchronized dancing is. I was making it 1920s, but now it could be anything. So that's up to y'all. But we're like
Fucking 612.
Oh, can.
I love it. Yes, we're doing a big old can number, kick steps and the big old shaking of the dresses. Yes, absolutely that. And so we're gonna do more like a tell me the tale of the town, like time long ago, long, long ago, long, long ago. And we're just like, and it gets faster and faster. That's a vibe. I'm here for it. That's kind of like the song that we're doing.
I love that. I do. It's fine. That's fine. I was actually thinking maybe a little bit more something to Amel and Owl's tastes, like a little bit more like what if it's like glam rock?
Oh.
What if we lean that direction with these two? And like
Then we can cut something other than drugs off of his list.
I got these little crystals.
Star.
Oh, sorry. Say it again. I'm sorry.
He said I was gonna be a rock star.
Yeah. I have little crystals, and I want to make strobe lights and stuff for little smoke screens and stuff.
Timothy laughs and like puts shakes off his hands, like his cuffs and stuff, and you guys just see like lasers come flying out of them. He's like, "Oh, you don't." He grabs his mask back from Vatna. He's just like, "I hope that was enlightening for you," and like puts it back on his face. And when he wasn't wearing his mask, there was just literally nothing underneath. You just didn't see anything.
I will say enlightening and reaffirming. Thank you.
And it's just like, So, the crew looks like Professor Winter plans on throwing a Molotov at the moth, so...
To spoop it, not to
spoop.
kill it.
I see.
You want me to
And
roll
also,
for it?
yeah, go ahead. How would you know?
How would you know? 15.
Yeah, okay. So, like, the moth goes away, and you guys are just going to basically turn around and just... I'm thinking hyperdrive, like, the moths are obviously slowly following this ship. So... You're just gonna go back through the cloud of them. And for that, I'm gonna need Foley to make me another navigation.
Alright.
And everybody hold the fuck on. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's fucking fine. You guys fly through the moths. You do see them, like, none of them splatter on the windshield or anything, but you do see them, like, go flipping in the air, because they're almost, like, they're about the size of your airship themselves. So, like, I'm imagining Foley's getting it all, like, connected. And it's just like, Timothy's just like, "Oh, Owl, you said you wanted to be a rock star?"
Yeah, I do. I want to make music and party. I want to scream.
That sounds amazing. And you do, like, Rob, this is me. This is Alan talking to Rob. This is not me talking to Owl.
Okay.
You do not have to sing. And don't you worry. We've got the music queued up for this. So
All right.
you don't have...
Woo. I guess Foley feels ready to go whenever y'all are.
All right. So second. Nika, you gonna drop that in the workshop, or need me to? When we...
I can.
Okay. So you guys, like, Timothy's just like, "No, we need a rock show. We need to take to the deck." And it's just like, Foley, you can. We've never put on a show from the deck, but you can, correct? Like you can.
I don't see why not.
All right. So now we take to the deck, and let me just. Timothy is behind his drum kit, ready to go, and you see like every time he like touches its sticks, like lasers fire out of them.
Oh.
Amel is just like got her like guitar mix and with the amp set up, and she's like so excited.
If there's anything I can do to support her, I will.
I think if you pulled your strings like a upright bass, you might make a really good bass.
I think so, yeah. Let's do that.
We got Owl on lead singer, and I think Ceylon's gonna be like the backup for this one.
I'm gonna go full backup, totally chill. Just happy to be here. I love this genre. It's so new to me. I'm here to. I love it. I love everything.
So like, is the setup like tied into one of the roots? Or
Yeah.
are we just making our? Okay, then to like my amp will be one of the roots.
So we're gonna need rolls from all of you, including myself, and everybody in the chat. What would you all do to make this concert memorable? It needs to be so good that it rewrites the owl back into the liminal's word tree.
Worry about how I'm rolling tonight.
I am concerned. I'm assuming you're gonna roll a 2.
Are we like I can like have like fire at the front of the stage kind of thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Tell me how you want the best show. What does your
Yeah.
best rock concert look like? What does the rock concert that shows off who this owl is? Somebody rolled a 2.
I did roll too.
But don't worry, I wasn't asking directly for the rolls just yet.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm keeping that 17, and I'm rejecting all card changes.
You can't reject the low ones though.
I mean, that's just rude.
So
I
Vatna
think
rolled
to help
17.
for this. Foley
that?
is Foley's getting the best equipment he can, and he is going to work the soundboard so it is going to come out as crystal clear as it can.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, Professor Wood. Yeah, you guys scared it away just immediately. You guys got it. And so we use more the pyro, the jet fuel that Vatna has for more pyro effects. Excellent.
For Ceylon, I'm thinking as I'm like backup singing, I'm thinking that one of my legs, I have like the Tesla coils kind of wrapped over one, and it's literally like when I do a little stomp clap, it just has way more bass vibe to it because it gives you that oomph 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 kind of thing. That's just bring a deeper sound to the rock.
All right. Krieg, are you back with? Is Krieg done with Tiamat?
Oh.
I mean, they're both busy people.
Shit to do. Also, back, Rob.
Yeah.
What's your best concert look like?
Like Van Halen, like crazy, with the pants and the light show and the fire everywhere.
Foley, do you have wardrobe changes here?
Let's say he does, yeah.
So, you like David Lee Roth in it?
Yeah, exactly.
So there's like zebra spandex pants and stuff like that, leather jackets, a lot of hairspray so you can get your hair big.
My chest feathers all exposed.
You guys just see Matza, the fucking other rabbit, just like throwing fireworks into the sky. Like just giant Roman candles that she has to hold, like they have to hold with both hands. Alright.
I want to do a Coke right on the stage.
Oh, I got it. I'm going to use Conjure to create an amp the size of an elephant.
That is a hell of an amp.
The only rule about Conjure is it can't be larger than an elephant.
Alright, so we know the first roll is a 17 for Vatna. Well, as long as nobody's changing that. Zeke rolled a Zeke, you can re-roll the oh, Ceylon, what's your tough choice? Owl's doing great. Owl got a 6. Zeke and Ceylon got it. I'm gonna say, Zeke, your role is fine because like enough people like between the cloud call, doing the fog machine, and like the fireworks and stuff. I'm gonna give you guys an additional. I'm adding 2 to everything so far. But then you got the amp, so I'm gonna add 3. But then we got Quays and Kay's doing it, so we got 4. 4 still only takes the 6 up to a 10 though.
Someone was doing pyrotechnic.
Oh yeah, Matsu was doing pyrotechnics. We'll give that a 5. That's a success. So we're adding...
And Professor Wisner was using the jet fuel for more pyrotechnics as well.
There we go. So as long as nobody gets a 10, I know as long as nobody gets a 1, we're gold. And like it's up to me for ML. Unless you want to roll for ML.
I will try it.
All right.
Oof.
But +5? I mean +6. You're still good.
Good, yeah.
It's a success. There's been no 20s, but like we're good. We're all right.
For your
Good.
first time. Oh.
So we are going to start the song then. Are we playing that over the stream, Nika?
Might as fucking well. I don't fucking know.
Alright.
They mute us, they mute us.
Yeah.
Alright, hit and go on it then.
So a heavy metal version, like a metal version of like the Bard song starts playing, and it's metal as shit. And like you guys are rocking it. It was a success. Timothy's on the drums, just going nuts, like fucking what the hell? Back when Tommy Lee was in Motley Crue, he's got his fucking like drum kit floating. I can actually move the drum kit too.
Vatna's got like a full head of like a silk wig and is just fully like hair banging.
Okay, Zeke, what is Foley doing on the stage?
Steve Foley he's not on the stage, but he is backstage working all the logistics of everything.
Excellent. Ceylon?
They just shimmer and just just shimmering in that glamorish. It just strobes. Is all my little crystals and the feathers. That's all it's adding.
An owl? What does it look like as you are belting out this song, and you're like reprinting yourself onto this word tree? Like the world is going to remember you again.
I am like a stuck-up politician dude who's like super smart and yeah, just the complete opposite of a glam rocker.
Okay, so you remember who you were. Do you want to rewrite that?
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna keep rocking.
Alright, roll me another 20-sider.
Oh.
Ooh, does he get that +6?
Does get the +6. It goes up to a 12, making it a success. So, it's going to take a bit of convincing.
Means we need to rock harder.
Oh no, Nika decided it was a 20.
That's how you rock harder.
Yeah.
So yeah, like the world remembers you exactly how you want to be remembered.
Oh yeah, totally like Van Halen party animal. Like Ozzy Osbourne when he was eating the bats or
bats.
whatever. Yeah. That's how I'm gonna be remembered.
So yeah, like it happens. Like you were just like blasting your music. The moths are staying away because of the fire and such. So you guys can put on this entire show, and it's like everybody down on Liminal. Like everybody down on Liminal is like hearing it and feeling it. Like if anybody who left, who was like not left behind, but anybody who stayed back, you guys are like remembering, like in your conscience, like this glam rock owl that has just been like fucking touring the world. Do you want a name, or do you just want to go with the name?
Yeah, just keep it.
Just Nameless, like that is your name. It's just like
Yeah.
Nameless, and you guys suddenly like posters for them appear on like a Mel's wall. Like they just unfurl and just appear there.
Nice.
Pretty rad.
Now, what's the like album cover look like? Is it all of us?
It's like, is this just the album cover, like what we got here?
Oh hell yeah. Roll for it.
Fire, lasers, fog.
Leather.
Like the album itself is actually just leather.
Yes. Instead of like plastic, it's like a leather cover.
Why is my die so dark? Don't worry about that one. Did that like show up as like pitch black? for
Yeah.
everybody?
Nearly pitch
Yeah,
black.
like dark green.
It's like kind of like a void, like if there was no reality right there, kind of.
It was supposed to be bright pink because that's how I always set my die. There it goes. Don't worry about that one either. Alright, so yeah, so you guys like you see, like, let's look at the word tree for a second. Everybody remember this like peaceful scene?
Yeah.
Another leaf appears on it, but due to the fact that it was a 20 and it was such a groundbreaking, like world-breaking story, another branch appears on the word tree. And just it's kind of going, it's aiming up, and like you can just like Timothy's nodding, and he'll tell you all like all about it like after the show, that just like you can see Nameless's legend spreading and see the effects that he has, and like from where you guys are, you can see the roots go like by the ship and like latch onto other worlds, like the nearby ones, the closest ones, you know, such as Suki's world. Definitely knows about this. The 8-bit world is hearing a chiptune version of this. The like the catfish is rocking out to it. Like everyone everywhere near you guys is fully aware of Nameless and his like rock godness.
We are playing to the void.
And we have nothing but the best when it comes to HTML Wanderpus's music lessons. Look at this masterclass we just showed y'all.
There's a quick like cut to like Joust sitting on his ship, and he's just like nodding along to the song.
What happens next?
Yeah,
Oh.
is that it for the song?
Yeah, the song's over. You guys have like put on your great show.
Foley will get on the mic and start broadcasting. Okay, this was a first ever in the history of the Void. We managed to put on an amazing live show. I hope everyone here enjoyed it. Nameless, you got any words?
Party on. And then I just want to eat a pixie in half.
It's my
Just-
guy.
Snap into a pixie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember, keep listening and keep rocking. We're going to end our broadcast for the day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. And he kills the show, and not kills the show, but kills the broadcast, and looks proud at everything that managed to happen today.
So you all go back inside after like the great show, dripping sweat. Of course you are. Like, why wouldn't you be? I've seen how people like act after shows.
Can we all get copies?
Oh, for sure.
Damn right.
Let's sign each one, so we'll have each one of ours will have all our signatures.
Or we leave one signature off each one to make them like unique.
Oh, oh.
I won't spell your name wrong, so you know. It's an error, it's a defect.
Yeah.
Y'all are some smart kids. This is I'm learning so much. Oh, I love it.
Amel walks up to Nameless. She's like, "Can you sign my guitar?"
Yes. And then he like rubs his beak on it when he does a line.
Okay.
And that's like his signature.
So Timothy is just like, "That was amazing. I would just wanted to test, like, I'm glad we all tested that theory together. We can re-implement knowledge onto word trees. Fascinating." It's just... Now, we must talk about something a little bit more serious. Let's get back to the librarian. I'm Nameless. I'm very glad for your success, but we know the librarian could immediately rip all that success from us at any moment. It's activities like these is how I am foreseeing you deal with the librarian. You all must do things that you've never done before. If he has documentation on who you are and how you've acted before, you must all learn new tricks outside of your wheelhouse. And if you do that, then maybe together we can all bring him down. Because the only way to defeat him would be with something he's never seen or something he's not expecting. If Vatna here comes at him with their strings, he knows the strings exist. You have to think of something else. Do something else.
To be clear, the librarian is the enemy of us all.
I have no real horse in the race, but I, at one point in time in my life, was quite fond of the liminal plane. And I would rather not lose it. One day I might come back.
Well, Timothy, whenever you do go back, I'm going to be sad to see you go.
It won't be for a while, Foley. Don't worry. There's so much more to the universe you can show me.
Damn right there is. And that was an experience.
And
I'm
for
glad
you... Oh, go ahead.
I'm glad we let this crew on here. We changed something today, let me tell you.
I feel like it might have been more than even we know.
How are we to just rewrite ourselves?
I don't think it's a matter of rewriting. It's just doing. Learn something that's not in that book. Learn something that he's never seen from you before. Any knowledge he gained, it's there. What he has, he had. So just, I don't know, are you a wizard of some kind?
Of some kind.
Think about writing a new spell. Something that's not in any book. Doing new activities. I don't know how to ask this quite right. Were you all part of that pub crawl a couple weeks back?
Oh, you know it.
Did we see you?
You may or may not have dented the ship. And, like, it immediately cuts to, like, a big old ding in the side of the oil tanker.
What if that's because, like, Joust cut them off and they had to swerve?
It could have been any number of, like, hilarious. The catfish could have ran into it. The airship could have ran into it. The captain could have ran into it when he was driving alone.
Did it multiple times through that thoroughfare.
That you?
I think each one happened. If I'm learning about how this world works.
The dent is a tiny dent, then it's a bigger dent, then it's an even bigger dent.
All at the exact same spot.
How do you do that?
It's the chink in your armor now. That's where it is.
That's it.
That's canon. I'm writing that down.
There's the defect in your armor. There's a better phrase for it, but yeah. Like the dragon. Ooh.
And Timothy looks at Nameless. He's just like, Nameless, what is your plan? Do you plan to go back to the liminal plane and live as your famous rock star there? Or would you like to explore the universe with us? And spread your name far and wide throughout the stars?
I think I want to make a pastry shop back on Liminal.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Timothy, quite taken off guard. He's like, I, of all the things I thought of, that I did not see coming.
Be a shame not to see you play again.
It's just.
Yeah, I'm really hungry. I think I want to make a pastry shop.
There are easier ways to sate your hunger than to start a business.
I was like, I could go for a crawler right now. That would be delightful.
That would be good.
Definitely didn't expect that to come out of your mouth, Nameless. That's you're already bobbing and weaving to life as it is. Wow, we have so much to learn from you.
Well, if you ever want to buy ad time, I'll give you a discount.
Oh, you know it, big boy.
You may want to seek an ad opportunity from Craig's from Market Square.
He's not talking anymore. The owl is just literally like, you guys are talking to him, but his head is back and just a spot of drool is rolling out the side. He is just fucked up.
Well, can everyone see Owl now, normally?
Yeah, everybody can see the owl now, just perfectly fine. I think, as far as everybody goes, and like I saw Cossack asking the question before, that you all remember, everybody except for Kay remembers the fact that what he was. But Kay's been very clear that they only see letters. They only see what is written. Oh god, it became a 1. So 1 second.
I think I need to turn him on his side, is what Sama told me.
He's just gonna die. He's in the middle of OD.
Oh, I brought a healing mushroom. I'll pop that in his mouth.
Oh fuck yeah, give him some shrooms. That'll help. Yeah, roll for that, would you?
I'm gonna be a pastry chef.
Oh, 19. Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Going from rockstar to pastry chef is kind of a high idea.
He snaps awake, just and like Nameless. You snap awake, and all you can think about is all the amazing ideas. You're thinking of things that not even like Voodoo Donuts has ever thought of. It's just like you've heard of like the what is it? What's the cronut? You're like 6 pages ahead of that though.
Yes.
You're thinking about how to do like what if you fill a donut with a hollandaise sauce?
That's a
A
thing.
real sweet savory situation. Yeah, he's thinking savory donuts.
Or actual syrup inside the donut.
It's just straight raw maple syrup, unsweetened, like baby inside.
I don't know. This sounds like merchandising to me.
Like just bacon wrapped donuts.
Ketchup inside a cupcake.
This guy's the guy that's gonna sell the fucking shrimp cupcakes, the corn, like the cornbread muffin.
But
with a-
inside the jalapeno's a donut.
Oh.
like,
You know
with
what?
this
Have
cheese
some
salt
bread.
top. Just fucking, you eat the bread and like it's good bread. Nameless, this is great bread, but it's just bread. You think that maybe if you stuff this with something, maybe earthworms, it'd be amazing.
Yes.
Like maybe this bread needs to be stuffed with spaghetti.
Oh.
Oh, that is a successful idea.
No, it's fucking gonna rock. And we know exactly who to hook you up with. Krieg at Market Square for sure is gonna get this off the ground. You're just gonna sell Ziploc bags full of spaghetti for a while?
With like a side bread.
Oh no, it's got croutons in it.
Oh, delicious. Oh, he thinks of everything. Oh, so much to learn.
It's just like your Caesar salad is so fucking bizarre compared to every other Caesar salad. I recently learned that Caesar salad was made in Mexico for the first time.
Yes, it was.
And that fucking
Not
blows my mind. Caesar salad is a Mexican dish.
Yeah, and French toast is actually Roman.
Fucks with me.
I hate that every like Hispanic Heritage Month, I learn so many new snippets of just like, well, go, I'll be fucking every time.
Alright, so the ship lands right back down home. You guys you returned back to the liminal plane. We can get off of Foley's ship and hop on, like just move the airship from one to the other. And everybody's just like, yeah, and then like Nameless is starting up his like immediately goes straight to the fucking like Better Business Bureau or whatever. Gets his own like shop started up. He gets his set up so quick because he rolled a success. He rolled a 17 on that last one. So like, yeah, next time we play, we'll have just a fucking pastry shop run by Nameless. And
it'll be named Cloaca.
Oh. I don't feel comfortable with like stuffing things, but naming your shop Cloaca.
Cloaca.
Why not?
Cloaca. Cloaca's really good.
Cloaca.
Love it. Love it. That works on so many levels. Oh.
And
Really,
that,
just the one.
yeah, it really just works on that one level.
Get creative.
Clem could offer you a nice recipe for lemon bars if you're interested. Like, do you like warheads, Nameless?
Yes, hell yeah.
So Clem has made a lemon bar that is more sour than any warhead that you've ever experienced.
Oh my gosh.
Clem's a
I need the
6'5"
recipe.
honey badger, by the way, that smells like citrus all the time.
And is currently the MVP.
I need the recipe.
Nika, can you make a roll for Clem helping Nameless make some lemon bars? Clem, you are successful at teaching your lemon bar recipe to Nameless, and you will be collecting some of the profits in the future.
Royalties.
And I would just like to say thank you all for coming out to the Bard song, and that was the game.
That rocked.
That was a lot of fun.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun with that game as well. There were more dangers, but you guys just didn't. We didn't get into them because I liked the rockin' part too much.
That was cool.
Yeah, it was
what were some divergent paths that we could have taken?
Red caps.
Yeah. Cool.
Any maps we missed?
Oh, you did not. You did not. You saw all the maps.
That's cool.
Oh wait, no, you didn't see this one because I didn't have a reason to take you into it. This is Foley's office, for the record.
I have a nice office.
We do.
Yeah.
You're
Nice
cool, dude.
road.
I like how it kind of looks like a window behind you, like you're looking out into space. You got a little record player down here.
Sounds cool.
I see it.
Did you want to set up an office down here on the liminal plane? That way, I don't know, if you wanted to hang out and tip your hat a bit. Or we have the diving bell. You can DJ a night or two, you know what I mean? You can like host live nights.
I just might do that. I'll see what I can do, but until then, I can broadcast a lot further from here than I can from on planet.
But you'd be okay, because you could like hook up to the liminal plane again, but then we're actually talking about strategy for like librarian and stuff, so maybe it's not a good idea, but at the same time, it's a dance. Like you can have your own little DJ nights, so I don't know, it might be worth it.
I personally have heard that life's a dance and you learn as you go. And sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow.
Oh,
And
nice.
it doesn't matter what we don't know. Because life's a dance and we learn as we go. I can't remember who sings that country song. If you know, please let me know because I don't remember.
I
Because the
don't
world
have it.
doesn't beat to just one drum. Well, it might be right for you, might not be right for some. You take the good, you take the bad, you add them up, and then you have the facts of life.
The fact of life.
Again, wise words.
I one time heard, "Hey, pretty lady, won't you give me a sign?"
Oh, I know
I'll
one.
do anything to make you mine, oh mine. I'll be at your bidding and I'll do all your bidding and be at your beck and call.
Wow, that's my favorite part. You just wow.
Hey girl, I ain't never seen somebody looking so fine. Man, I gotta have you, she's a one of a kind. Going once, she's going twice, I'm sold. And then I know the rest of it, I'm just not gonna bother you.
Oh. But we can set up, so like we had those anchors that are outside of the liminal plane. We could add speaker phones kind of things to them, maybe. I don't know. Just space signal boosters. We can help you. You have a beautiful distribution system currently. I'm just saying maybe we do a couple collabs here and there. It's just if you're open to it when you're visiting by. Would be a shame to not be friends with such a cool guy.
I'm more than interested. Every time I come by here, I'll make sure to contact y'all.
Oh yeah, you come on down and see me sometime. That's a May West catchline. Nice. I have to pee so bad. I'm like rocking back and
Terrible,
forth.
isn't it? It's the worst.
I'm
What
hydrating
about
'cause it was
tabletop makes
smoky.
you pee?
Oh my god! It's just the whole wheelie chair. Just work.
Welcome to my life.
I had beans today? Oh, it's a good day. This is a great game. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Oh, you are welcome. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for recording that song. It was amazing.
Came out
Oh,
so
It
good.
was really good.
That was like the first time. Music lessons have been really cool, and that was the first time I've like actually tried a thing in all pandemic. So thank y'all for being the reason to get creative and get weird with it. Have fun. Like everybody should do that with their characters and this entire like HTMLW project. Yeah. Woo.
All right,
Oh,
I'm not,
subscribe today. Do it all, please.
I'm not secretly anything.
Alan absorbs music.
I actually have a background in radio.
Which
No
is so
kidding.
exciting.
You sounded
Rob.
great.
Thanks for coming out and just being like a drugged up owl for a while.
Oh yeah. You're
problem.
so good.
The owl's one of my
Professional.
favorite designs this season so far.
I'm actually glad he didn't like go into space because I just want to keep using him. I'm just gonna keep calling on you, Rob, to play this pastry chef for the record.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
I'll
like
study up on the case.
It's just stuff. He can always come back and rewrite it.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like redraw the microphone in his hand is just like a beater or like a,
Oh
a
god,
whisk or something with batter on it.
Should
A
be a
whisk of
pastry bag.
marinara sauce on
The
it.
top hat is like the chef hat, but it's like all diamond encrusted.
Yes.
What does a glam chef look like?
You know what it looks delicious.
Art of Above was talking about like HTML cookbook when like steak
Yes!
beer and like,
Merchandiser. We have a lemon bars recipe, I'm just saying, but we'll add some honey.
Should have a really good lemon bar recipe.
You're a baker, Zeke.
I like
Like,
to bake in my free time.
like how do you make the world's most sour lemon bars? How do you do that? Like
Oh, I
You
can
actually-
picture. I can picture how to do that.
no
Lemon-
sugar, all citric acid.
yeah.
A lot of lemon rind, and you actually want to candy some lemon peel.
Yeah, you want to add citric acid for the actual sours, or you
Yeah.
could do some
Well, if you go
Like
too
pixie
tart, it's just
stick
not
type
gonna be
of-
edible.
yeah, but you know you want it to have a kick in it. You want to suffer because that's
Yeah.
the point.
That's what I want. I want lockjaw.
We
You
could
know it.
we could legit do submissions for a cookbook. I'd be into that. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
All right, we're gonna wrap up here so that everybody can go to the fucking bathroom. I will see you guys tomorrow for Top Supporter Appreciation Stream. So I think that's Toast Omi probably. It's like always Omi and Not Forgiven. I think so. Make sure that I know what it is that you guys want to do. If we get through that and there's a little bit extra room, we'll do some like lightning sketch giveaways, something along those lines. So I will see you all tomorrow.
I gotta thank Lurid for fucking showing up. I thanked everybody else. I didn't thank Lurid. Thank you for playing Vatna again, and thank you for letting me mess around with ML.
Yes. She is
Thank
a fun
y'all so much.
canvas.
Mm-hmm. And good night, everyone. Thank you so
Good night,
much.
everyone.
Good night.